Number four, point C is called a midpoint of line segment AB. Prove that every line segment has one and only one midpoint. ઓકે, હવે ઈ તમને બધાને ખબર છે, આપણે ખાલી પ્રૂવ કરવાની છે એ વસ્તુ કે કોઈ બી લાઈન સેગમેન્ટ હોય તો એનો મિડ પોઈન્ટ વન એન્ડ ઓનલી વન જ હોય. એવું કોઈ દિવસ પોસિબલ ન બને કે ભાઈ કોઈ લાઈન છે એ લાઈનને મોર દેન વન જે છે એ મિડ પોઈન્ટ જોવા મળે, રાઈટ? તો કઈ રીતના આપણે એને પ્રૂવ કરીએ? ઓકે, you can see on whiteboard. For example, આ કોઈ એક લાઈન સેગમેન્ટ આપણે કન્સિડર કરીએ AB, in which આપણે એવું સપોઝ કરીએ કે C જે છે ને એ મિડ પોઈન્ટ છે, એની સાથે સાથે આપણે એવું રીતે સપોઝ કરીએ કે D ઇઝ અ મિડ પોઈન્ટ, મોર દેન વન મિડ પોઈન્ટ આપણે સપોઝ કર્યા. હવે આને આપણે પ્રૂવ કરીએ કે ઇઝ ઇટ પોસિબલ ટુ હેવ more than one midpoint for any line segment AB. તો આપણે એને ચેક કરીએ. You can see here, if C is a midpoint, we know that C is a midpoint, then we know that AC is equal to BC. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no boys?
Yes, sir.
અગર C midpoint છે તો AC line segment અને BC line segment આ બંને પાર્ટ કેવા થશે? ઇક્વલ થશે,
Yes, sir.
right? As per Euclid's axioms, if we add equal to the both side, so we get 2AC is equal to BC plus AC, it is AB. So we can say that AC is equal to one half of AB. So it means C is a midpoint. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Same thing we apply for D point. If D is a midpoint, D is a midpoint, we can say that AD is equal to BD. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
અગર D midpoint છે તો ઈ બંને પાર્ટ થશે AD અને BD, ઈ બી ઇક્વલ હશે, ઈ બંને ઇક્વલ છે. નાઉ એડ ઇક્વલ ટુ બોથ ધી સાઇડ because of Euclid's axioms. So we
Yes.
get 2AD is equal to AB, and for this, sorry, here it is 2AD, not AC. So AD is equal to one half of AB. We can say that
Yes.
it is equation number 2 and it is equation number 1. Now you can see right hand side of this both the equation, you can see it is one half AB, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
can see. So it means we can compare its left hand side, AC is equal to AD. And when AC and AD are equal, AC means this portion and AD means this portion. When these two portions are equal, when AC and AD are equal, if C and D are a single point, which is known as midpoint. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
અગર AC ને AD ઇક્વલ ક્યારે થાય? જ્યારે C અને D બંને સિંગલ પોઈન્ટ હોય તો જ થાય ને. અને એનો મતલબ
Yes.
એમ થયું કે તમે અગર C D E F તમારે જેટલા બી પોઈન્ટ તમારે કન્સિડર કરવા હોય બધા પોઈન્ટ કન્સિડર કરો, પણ એ બધા પોઈન્ટ જે છે કયો પોઈન્ટ હશે? સિંગલ પોઈન્ટ, and it is known as midpoint of a line segment.
Midpoint.
Are you clear beta?
Yes, sir.
It is your question number 5. Okay, now we can see question number 6. In figure 5.10, if AC is equal to BD, then prove that AB is equal to CD. Same question here, you can see. We have one line segment in which 2 points are given. Here given that AD is
No,
equal
sir, it
to...
is not like this.
Okay, no problem. Here given that there is point A, B, C and D, right? Here given that
Yes.
AC is equal to BD. Here given that this AC portion and BD portion are equal, right? We have to prove AB, we have to prove AB is equal to CD. We have to prove this too, right? So now you can see Euclid's axioms, whenever you subtract equal from both the side, it's become equal. We know that. So we are subtracting one thing. We have to subtract BC from both the side. So AC minus BC and BD minus BC. Now we can see AC minus BC. What is the answer? AC minus BC. AC means this portion, right? Out of this, we are subtracting this portion BC. So we get AB, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we get AB is equal to BD minus BC. You can see this portion is BD. Out of this, we are subtracting this BC. So we get this portion
BD.
CD.
BD.
Hence proved. We have to prove AB is equal to CD. Hence proved. Here we are using which theorem, which axioms? Euclid's axioms we are using.
Yes.
Whenever you
Yes, sir.
subtract equal
Yes,
from both
understood.
the side, we get equal. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes,
known
sir.
as Euclid's axioms. So it is your question number 6.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see question number 7. Why is axioms 5 in the list of Euclid's axioms considered a universal truth? Okay, now first we can see Euclid's fifth axioms. You can see, yeah, you can see fifth axioms. The whole is greater than the part, right? It is universal truth. Why universal truth? We can see here. You can see. I am giving you example. For example, 2 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 10. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now 2, 3 and 5 are parts and 10 it is whole. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you can see whole is always greater than part. 10 is greater than 2, 10 is greater than 3, 10 is greater than 5. So it means whole is always greater than any part. Clear all of you? So it
Yes,
is
sir.
universal truth. I am giving you example. For example, you can consider India as a country, right? So in India, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh are parts, which is known as states, right? So it means state is always smaller than a country. It is universal truth. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for example, Gujarat is a state in which there are 33 districts. So every districts are small than Gujarat. Why? Because of Gujarat is whole and every districts are parts. Clear all of you?
Yes,
So
sir.
it is known as universal truth. Now write down question number 5, 6 and 7. Then we will do the question number, sorry, exercise 5.2. Write down fast these 3 questions.
Sir, repeat. Sir, return.
Written all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now you can see here exercise 5.2. Okay. First question, how would you rewrite Euclid's fifth postulate so that it would be easier to understand? Euclid's fifth postulate આપણે જે એક્સપ્લેન કર્યો હતો બરાબર, એને તમે બીજી કઈ રીતના તમે એક્સપ્લેન કરો કે જેથી ઈઝી થઈ જાય, રાઈટ? તો આપણે જો તમને પહેલા તો હું યુક્લિડ્સ ફિફ્થ પોસ્ટ્યુલેટ જે આપણે જોયો હતો ને એ હું તમને બતાવું. એની અંદર આપણે બે લાઈન લીધી હતી, જે બંને લાઈન ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈન હતી. યસ ઓર નો?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
You can see here
Yes.
figure 5.6, in which I am explaining you that if two intersecting line AB and CD and one line PQ are falls on, you can see the angle 1 and angle 2, the sum of these two angles are always less than 2 right angle. Less than 2
Yes.
right angle means it is less than 180 degree, because of right angle means 90 degree. So less than 2 right angle means less than 180 degree. Why? Because of on the left side, these two lines are intersecting at one point.
Yes, sir.
Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
So if you want to write down this Euclid's fifth postulate in second way, how can you write down? You can see here on a screen. For example, now we are considering two parallel line. Which line? Parallel line. Clear all of you? One
sir.
lines. For example, line M and N, and this line is P. Now you can see these two angle. Consider these two angle, angle 1 and angle 2. These two angles are always equal to the two right angle. Why? Because of these two lines are parallel, and the parallel line cannot intersect at any point. Clear all of you?
Yes.
જો બેટા આ રિઝલ્ટ ને યાદ રાખજો, આપણે 6th ચેપ્ટર કાલે સ્ટાર્ટ કરશું ને એની અંદર આપણે લાઇન્સ એન્ડ એંગલ માં બધી વસ્તુ અપ્લાય કરવાની છે. યુક્લિડ્સ એ એવું કીધું હતું કે જ્યારે બે ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈન હોય તો જે ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈન જે સાઈડ ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ થવાની છે તેના બે ઇન્ટિરિયર એંગલ નો સમ ઓલવેઝ 2 રાઈટ એંગલ કરતા કેવું હશે? ઓછો.
ઓછો.
બરાબર? અને અગર ઈ તે ટુ ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈન ને તમે કન્વર્ટ કરી દો પેરેલલ લાઈનમાં, so it is equal to the two right angle. So it is the easier language to understand the Euclid's fifth postulate. If we have two parallel line, then the sum of interior angles are always equal to the two right angle. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
જો આપણે યુક્લિડ્સ કર્યું તો એમાં ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈન હતી, ખાલી ચેન્જ કેટલો કર્યો છે સમજજો. એમાં ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈન છે, આની અંદર પેરેલલ લાઈન છે. ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈન હતી એનો મતલબ એમ કે ઈ આગળ જતા ગમે ત્યાં ઈ ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ થશે, અને જો ઈ ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ થાય તો ઇટ્સ બીકમ ટ્રાયેંગલ. If you know, I am giving you example. You can see, for example, these two lines are intersecting line. Okay. Okay, આપણે એક થર્ડ લાઈન જે છે એને ડ્રો કરી દીધી. You can see, if you consider this two angle, it is always less than 2 right angle. Why? Because of these two lines are intersect at one point and it's become triangle. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
અને ટ્રાયેંગલ થાય તો ટ્રાયેંગલ ના ત્રણેય એંગલ નો સમ 180 ડિગ્રી થાય. So it is definitely that the sum of these two interior angle are always less than 180 degree. Why? Because of અહીંયા એક થર્ડ એંગલ બી ફોર્મ થયો, અને થર્ડ એંગલ ફોર્મ થયો તો એની બી કોઈ વેલ્યુએશન તો હશે ને?
Yes, sir.
So it means
Yes, sir.
if we have two intersecting line, then the sum of two interior angles are always less than 180 degree. And instead of this intersecting line, if we are supposing that it is parallel line, then the sum of interior angle are always about 2 right angle. It's 180 degree. Clear all of you? It is Euclid's fifth postulate
Yes.
in another language. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you can see the question number 2. Okay, question number 2 you can see. Does Euclid's fifth postulate imply the existence of parallel line? Explain. હવે જે ક્વેશ્ચન નંબર 1 માં તમે પેરેલલ લાઈન ને સપોઝ કરી અને એના ઉપર તમે યુક્લિડ્સ ફિફ્થ પોસ્ટ્યુલેટ તમે સમજાવવાની ટ્રાય કરી તો ઈ તો તમારો સેકન્ડ ક્વેશ્ચન છે કે ફિફ્થ પોસ્ટ્યુલેટ ને તમે શું પેરેલલ લાઈન વિશે એની પેરેલલ લાઈન એક્ઝિસ્ટ કરે છે એવો ક્વેશ્ચન તમને કોઈ પૂછે તો ફિફ્થ પોસ્ટ્યુલેટ થી તમે એને એક્સપ્લેન કરી શકો યસ આપણે એક્સપ્લેન કરી શકીએ કઈ રીતના હતી કે ભાઈ જો પેરેલલ લાઈન હોય તો બંનેનો સમ કેટલો થાય 180 ડિગ્રી થાય अगर पैरेलल लाइन नहीं इंटरसेक्टिंग लाइन है तो जे साइड इंटरसेक्ट થવાનું છે ઈ બાજુના इंटीरियर एंगल નો સમ કેટલો થશે લેસ ધેન 180 ડિગ્રી ક્લિયર ઓલ ઓફ યુ so it is your question number 1 and 2 of exercise 5.2 here your chapter number 5 completed please write down question number 1 and 2 in which we have to draw same figure this figure okay draw this figure fast.
Yes, sir.
Okay, boys. Now, any doubt about chapter number 5?
No, sir.
Okay,
No,
now
sir,
you
no
can
doubt.
see. Now you can see. In chapter number 5, you have to remember only 3 things. First thing, definition of Euclid. There are 7 definition. And second thing, axioms of Euclid. There are 7 axioms. And then postulates of Euclid. There are 5 postulates. Out of this, postulate number 5, it is very important, right? It is your 2 marks or 3 marks question. And please refer exercise 5.1 because of in which we have some MCQs, some true and false. So it's become one-liner questions, objective type questions. So I am asking true and false or MCQ from this chapter number 5. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Written all of you boys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we have only 10 minutes. So just I am giving you introduction about the chapter number 6. Okay. Now chapter number 6, the name of this chapter is lines and angles. Now we know that whenever you intersect two different lines, it's make an angle. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Boys,
Yes, sir.
if we are intersecting two different lines, it makes an angle. There are 3 types of
Sir.
angle. We know that there are 3 types of angle. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, first angle, the name of angle is, what is the name? It is known as,
Acute angle.
first angle is acute angle.
Second, obtuse.
Second, right angle.
Third,
And
obtuse.
third, obtuse. You know that very well, right? Acute angle means,
The angle which is less than 90 degree.
exactly, if the angle, measurement of angle is less than 90 degree, it is known as acute angle. If the measurement of angle, it is equal to the 90 degree, then it is known as right angle. And if the measurement of angle is more than 90 degree, which is known as obtuse angle. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I am giving drawing these three angles so you can easily understood. For example, it is known as acute angle.
Yes, sir.
It is known as right angle. And it is known as obtuse angle. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this chapter, we have to understanding about all types of angle: interior angle, supplementary angle, complementary angle, and types of line. There are three types of line also. So you can see today just I am giving you introduction about this. How many types of line we have? Can anyone tell me?
3.
Which three?
Line segment,
No, beta. It is line, line segment, and ray. It is not the types of line.
ray,
No. Ray, line, and line segment. It is not types of line. Okay, there are three types of line. First line, which is known as intersecting line. If we have two different line and these two different line intersecting at one point, which is known as intersecting line. Clear, all of
Yes,
you?
sir. Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
The second type of line, it is known
Parallel,
as parallel line. Parallel line, which cannot intersect at any point, it is known as parallel line. Clear, all of you? Okay. And
yes, sir.
third line,
Perpendicular,
coincident line. Which line? Coincident line. What is the meaning of coincident? For example, this is first line, and the second line we have with different color I am drawing here. It is second line. If two lines are intersecting at infinitive point, it is known as coincident line. Coincident line means એક લાઈન ની ઉપર બીજી લાઈન ને તમે રાખી દો તો એ લાઈન કઈ થઈ જશે? કોઇન્સિડન્ટ. ફોર એક્ઝામ્પલ હું તમને કહું કે તમારી પાસે અત્યારે મેથ્સ ની ટેક્સ્ટ બુક હોય અને મેથ્સ માટે ફેર નોટ હોય, તો ટેક્સ્ટ બુક અને ફેર નોટ એ બંનેને તમે એકબીજાની ઉપર રાખી દો તો એ કઈ બંને લાઈન થઈ જશે? ઇટ ઇઝ નોન એઝ કોઇન્સિડન્ટ લાઈન. કેમ? કારણ કે ઈ તમે જો બંને લાઈન જે છે એ લોટ્સ ઓફ પોઈન્ટ પર ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ થશે. થાય છે ક્લિયર?
Yes, sir.
ઓકે, સો ઈ બંને લાઈન જે છે ઈ લોટ્સ ઓફ પોઈન્ટ ઉપર ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ થાય છે. એનો મતલબ એમ કે ઈ બંને લાઈન કેવી છે? કોઇન્સિડન્ટ લાઈન. Okay, now you can see in a coincident line there are infinite point. Infinite points પર તે શું થશે? ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ થશે. પેરેલલ લાઈન નો પોઈન્ટ્સ, એક બી પોઈન્ટ પર જે છે એ લાઈન ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ નહીં થાય. અને ઇન્ટરસેક્ટિંગ લાઈનમાં વન એન્ડ ઓનલી વન પોઈન્ટ પર જે છે ઇન્ટરસેક્ટ થશે. થાય છે ક્લિયર બેટા?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now write down types of angles and types of line. First, write down these two things. And then we will do the whole theoretical part in Friday in our lecture. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write down fast.
Sir, written. Sir, written.
Written all of you boys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, beta. Okay, so now we will meet on next lecture and we will do the further theory of chapter number 6.
Okay,
Okay?
sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, complete chapter number 1 and 5 in your fabric.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay, chalo, bye all of you. Have a nice day.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
हो गया लेक्चर
I don't know.
Gujarati.
ओके